The new XDJ-R1 is the latest standalone all-in-one wireless DJ system with rekordbox-compatible USB playback, dual CD drives and MIDI control wrapped into one. The XDJ series R1 and Aero offer the most affordable way of entering the USB rekordbox world. The R1 adds color effects to the built-in mixer, normally only found on our flagship range, offering independent filters, noise, crush, and pitch effects on each channel. The two decks also borrow 4 Quantized Beat FX from the DJM900 Nexus, and auto loops, sync, and 3 hot cues from the CDJ-2000 Nexus, plus a brand new sampler. Packed into a stylish design with a metal faceplate, the R1 even has XLR and booth outputs, as well as mic, AUX, phono, and line-in to add extra turntables and CDJs to the mix. This is the first time all of this technology is available in one hardware unit at this price point. Not only that, we've advanced our wireless technology even further with our new remotebox iPad, iPhone, and iPod Touch app, designed to give you even more control over the mix. For the first time ever, you can completely remote control your decks using a touch-sensitive wireless interface from outside the DJ booth. And instead of relying on computers, the XDJ-R1 takes care of playback, mixing, and effects processing inside the hardware. So by using smartphones and tablets purely as remote controls, you get all the benefits of the big screen browsing and fast keyboard search without the glitches. The R1 is perfect for DJs looking for the complete package. It takes mobile DJing to the next level while at the same time adding effects combinations and touchscreen control. As well as the USB source, the XDJ-R1 has built-in CD drives, making it a versatile mobile DJ solution and is perfect for home and studio sessions too. The remotebox app also makes it possible to trigger samples, jingles and countdowns on your R1 away from the booth, or start a new playlist as you MC on the stage. When it comes to creativity, the R1 even makes it possible to combine color and beat effects into one XY pad control, which is unique in the Pioneer range. You get the loop cutter touch control, second only to the CDJ-2000s, plus the ability to control every part of the mixer within the app. For those who don't know, rekordbox is our music management software that works on smartphones, tablets and PCs. It automatically builds a database from your track IDs and artwork and analyzes the music for beat grids, waveforms and musical key data. Create playlists and add predefined samples, hot cues, hot loops and more. Once you've created your rekordbox library, it works on all of our USB players. rekordbox is available on Mac, iPhone and iPad. It also works on Windows and Android, so you can prepare your set from anywhere. Once you've prepared your music in rekordbox, export it to your USB device and plug it into the R1. The R1 comes with a sturdy rubber-coated stand that puts your iPhone or iPod Touch firmly in the center of the console. Remotebox is also available as an iPad app, giving you even more screen space to control the decks and browsing large collections. To get started, it's really easy to connect to the R1's built-in WLAN network. Select it from your Wi-Fi settings and you're good to go. As soon as you launch remotebox, the WLAN light fires up, showing you that your device is connected. When it's opened, you're presented with access to each part of the R1. You have the mixer in the middle, 2 decks, and an effects section for each deck, but let's start out by loading a track from the USB using the Browse section. All of your efforts to organize your music pays off here with your playlists, but your music is automatically sorted into different categories. We've added custom categories like artist, album, track, and BPM. And if that wasn't enough, you can also search your whole drive using the few characters at the top here. And just like all our players, you can play any MP3, AAC, WAV, or AIFF up to 24 bits directly from any USB. Select a track, and from here you can press the info button to see all the track info, or press the mixer to add it to a tag list. To load the track, just tap one of the deck icons and it instantly loads for wireless deck control. Along the bottom we have the play and cue controls, so let's start the music. At the top you can see all the track info, and a feature that's only available in the app and not on the hardware is this progress bar to scan through the track with your finger. At the bottom of the screen you can call, edit and trigger hot cues, or switch over to the sampler and record and layer sounds over that deck's output. On the right you get pitch, master, tempo, sync and quantize controls. Another feature only available in the app is the auto loop control, which gives you instant access to beat divisions so you can quickly jump between different loop lengths. The effects section also has a unique function to the hardware, which is the XY pad. This combines both beat and color effects into one touch control. Quickly select a color effects on the left, and the beat effects on the top. Move your finger left to right to change the timing of this echo and move up and down from the middle to get a high and low pass filter. The best thing is that these effects are instantly switched on as you touch them and off when you let go. But you can also keep them active by pressing hold. Intensify or blend the sound more subtly with the level depth control. The mixer page is a mirror image of the hardware section on the R1. On the left you have the master, booth and headphone cue controls. On the right you have the auxiliary and microphone controls. In the center you have the channel trim, EQ, up faders and crossfader. Completely kill the low, mid and high frequencies by moving your finger down the screen. Then you can easily reset them by double tapping on the EQ. If you want to get access to the mixer, XY pad and loop cutter all in one view, flip the iPad over and you can choose the controls you want to instantly access. This makes it possible to use one finger for loop cutting and the other for controlling two effects at once for a really creative transition. Finally, getting onto the hardware itself, there's only a few things you can't do with remotebox. You have to load CDs manually, of course, and scratching only makes sense with the chunky, touch-sensitive platters. The auto loop is on a dial, so you can smoothly slide up the beat divisions for a swift build-up or groove edit. Finally, you have to use a physical switch to change the crossfader curve control on the mixer for tight, turntableless cuts or seamless blends between tracks. Like our club standard CDJs, the R1 has 3 hot cues. You can record these from rekordbox or press A, B or C at any time to record a new point. Pressing the button again will trigger the track from that point or jump to the time and keep playing if the track is already going. And you can now record audio into the sampler using the same buttons. It uses Quantized and rekordbox beat grids to grab a perfectly synced 4-beat loop. Now you can stutter the sample over the top of the original source, and if you hold the button down, it will keep looping. While playing samples, the auto beat loop control and remotebox loop cutter can be used to change the sound. As well as switching between USB and CDs, the R1 is also Midi compatible. Virtual DJ is included in the box and is already set up for the R1. This means you can instantly control all of Virtual DJ's features straight out of the box at no extra cost. Hit the Midi button to control Virtual DJ wirelessly. The possibilities for your events is really down to your creativity. The XDJ-R1 is our most competitive and portable all-in-one wireless unit with a dedicated carrier bag on the way. Browse your music collection, control its features, or expand its functionality with remotebox. And take advantage of rekordbox for the ultimate organized music solution, giving you quantized performances and perfectly synced DJ mixes.